Sweeney Todd. One of the few musicals you can watch without having to stop and scream into a pillow. So a barber is wrongly and maliciously convicted by this judge. That judge then steals this barber's wife and child. But now guess what? That barber is out of prison, and he's gonna get some revenge, you better believe it. Now, the problem with a lot of musicals is that they're always in this fairly realistic setting. High School Musical. And so, when they start singing, it's the stupidest thing in the entire world. But, in Sweeney Todd, Tim Burton makes sure to set up this weird, gothic setting. And Tim Burton sets up this strange setting in this really strange world, and he directs it in a way where you feel like you can just buy anything. So when people start singing, you just kind of go along with it. It's not this ridiculous, absurd thing, because the whole movie is a ridiculous, absurd thing. At a certain point, you kind of forget that you're watching a musical and you're just watching this story. And that's pretty impressive. Now, this is probably Johnny Depp's best performance in the past 10 years. He always has this face that's completely serious, and it's only one expression, but you still know everything he's thinking. And when he first starts singing, he sounds like David Bowie, which really excited me, and then he stopped sounding David Bowie, but that was fine. Helena-Bonham Carter is also really great. She's a very complicated character where she cares about this person, but she's also doing this horrible thing. And Helena-Bonham Carter really handled all the emotion that comes with that very, very well. And Alan Rickman as this horrible, disgusting judge. I loved him. I love Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman is always so great because of that voice. And that voice really just says everything. Not only that, but he was a villain where you hate him and everything he does is horrible. But he still feels like a human being. He's driven by emotions. He's driven by feelings. Alan Rickman definitely conveys these very human insecurities, and he makes this character way more interesting than he has any right to be. One thing that really surprised me about this movie is that it's a great dark comedy, which shouldn't have, because this is a Tim Burton movie. This is a movie where Tim Burton's style works in spades. This casual treatment of violence next to this orchestral music. It's just one of those movies where they knew exactly the tone to go for and then just nailed it. And there are lots of truly shocking and hilariously disgusting moments in this movie. This is what Tim Burton does best, creating a world where everything is so weird and over the top and then treating it casually. It's brilliant. And this is a movie that definitely deserves a cult fan base. I'm gonna give Sweeney Todd an A.